So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Climbs up big! Oh, off the bar! He can get that clear. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Llorente. Simeone. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Eze. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Odegaard. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way.
They're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bina. Gets a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Rice. Can he get it through? Bina. And now the breakaway. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's played through for him. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Solot. And Bina. Oh, easy pickings there. Subimendi. Rice. Now it's Saka. It's a really well-measured ball. That is lovely. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Solot. And they can counter here. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Llorente. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some really good ball movement. Llorente. Well read, and the danger is averted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. He's in a great position here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Koke. Baina. Now it's Simeone. And it's Baina.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Nicely shaped ball. Lenormand spots it and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Searching pass he's played there. Back in possession and ready to... Has a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Eze. Driving forward. Ødegaard. That is a brilliant interception. Baina. Alvarez. Llorente kept aware, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Saka! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. He's there to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Llorente. Baina. Now it's Alvarez. No, that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Solo goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Simeone. Solot. Simeone, played back. And he's straight offside. Rice. Gabriel. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Floated through, and he was alert to it. There could be trouble here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Spread out to the left. Eze. And it's Rice. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. He has done it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's really well manoeuvred. No, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Real chance! Ødegaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bina. It's Koke. Now it's Alvarez. Bina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Alvarez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Calafiori. Decent progress down the left. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Eze. And that's gone loose. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Alvarez. And it's Bina. And it's Llorente. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Capier. And here's Eze. Probing pass. Sorloth finds himself offside. And it's Ødegaard. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! That was easy, almost. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here, and the shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Olmo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Danny Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get... Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, he's on it, can he get away? Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's lofted through here. Just the goalkeeper, chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Could move up a gear here. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. Zubimendi. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Great ball. Trossard! Over to the left. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. It's a threatening ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Trossard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Saka clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Trossard tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Pedri. He's through here. He's got away. Poor robust challenge. De Jong, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He might be in here! There they go, hunting in packs. Zubimendi. And in Capier. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Zubimendi. Played out wide. Played back in. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through, and he's running through. That is lovely. No way through, so back it comes. Chance! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Saka. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for a runner.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. De Jong has a look and plays it forward. Arsenal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't...
And he shoots! Oh, the ball, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Serán sustituidos por
Well, that has changed
el
the
dorsal
dynamic
16.
somewhat.
El
That
dorsal
has the
14.
feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Hincapié makes the interception. Timber.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Trossard. Zubimendi. And here's Trossard. Great work on the overlap. Oh, right place, right time. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Hoisted in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
There's going to be
8,
another change here.
el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 3.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zubimendi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in a great position here. He shifted it to the flank. Swept in. Spread out to the left. Ødegaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Saliba has been sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red. And the pass is intercepted, and it's Lopez. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Rice. Trossard with 2 goals already to his name.
Habrá
Rice.
3 minutos de descuento.
Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Hincapié could try cutting inside here. Trossard receives it in a good position here. Trossard touches it back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Trossard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Is having a shot! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Williams. Williams! Ødegaard. Spread it left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Rodri. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nico Williams. Rice. Tries to thread one through. And it's Rice. In towards the backs. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Quarter of an hour played. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Morata. Morata. It's Morata!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.